Hi loves, how y'all doing? Okay, so today I'm coming at you with the review on a super vintage crossbody bag. It's crossbody slash shoulder bag, and it is the Chantilly PM. Look at this cute little guy right here. I guess I should say girl. Okay, so it's my understanding that this is available also in the MM size, and I think maybe the GM size too, but I'm not exactly sure. Actually, yeah, I do think it comes in 3 sizes. Someone may want to double check because it just kind of depends on where you're looking, but I know definitely there's a PM and an MM, but sometimes, like when I researched the MM, the measurements were the same as a GM. So sometimes it's just hard to know until I actually have it in my hand and can measure it myself. But some of y'all might already know just off the top of your head. So just let me tell you the measurements of this bag. It is, you can see first of all that it is shaped in a U shape. So it has kind of a unique shape to it. It has a lot of design features that are similar to a lot of the other crossbody bags that were circulated around the same time. But anyway, so this one I just measured across in the middle here. So it's 8 inches across and it is 7 inches tall and it is only 2 inches deep. Okay, and it does have an adjustable shoulder strap. Right now it's in the longest setting, which is 22 inches, okay? And the shortest is 13 inches, because basically it has all these options, and there's about an inch in between them. One super big bonus of this bag is it has the shoulder protector. I'm a huge fan of the Louis Vuitton shoulder protector, because it has those little, zits, whatever, inside, and so it just really does help just kind of grip on to your shoulder, like whatever you're wearing, it's just helpful. So anyway, okay, so this bag, as you can see, again, it's in the U shape. It's got the vachetta detail. This one is really nice because as you can see, the patina is even on the whole thing. It doesn't have, there's no inconsistencies on the patina. And also, okay, so one important thing that you want to pay attention to on this particular bag and other ones like it is making sure that it has strong tabs, making sure they're not super stretchy, and this one does. Okay, it does have nice strong tabs on the sides, which is great. If it doesn't, obviously you can take it to a leather person, whatever. You can add your own strap. You can add different hardware. There's things you can do. But anyway, if you don't want to do all that, if you just want to like get it and start using it right away, this is one thing you're going to want to pay attention to. And then it has this leather detail. It's the same opening here, and this leather piece goes all the way down. Okay, and then it has the leather piece that goes all the way around like this. Okay, again, there's several bags that are like this. The one that comes to my head, what is it? Oh gosh, I'm going blank on it actually. Wait, hold on. Well, there's a couple of them. No, not the Chantilly, not that one. The Chantilly. I think I do have a review on that one. But I wanted to show you in comparison to, and I'll show you the inside and everything in just a minute. But I wanted to show you another bag that is also super vintage that's kind of similar in size but has a different shape. And this is the Cartuccier 22. Okay, so it's the smallest one of this family. I know there's I believe it also comes in a 24 or a 26 and or 26. I'd have to check on that too. I know that I've definitely held at least 2 sizes of this one. But it's similar in the fact that it has this buckle as the closure. And also does have the leather piece that goes all the way around. I can see the other bags that I'm thinking of in my head, but the name of them is just not coming to me. But anyway, it does have that. So again, the closure of it is just this buckle here. So this is one thing you'll have to, and it has a couple of different options. You've got 3 holes there. And so yeah, you'll just want to buckle it. That's another thing too. You want to make sure that this buckle is still nice and strong, and it is. And it still has the little belt, like the belt keeper here. So you've got, oop, that little thing came out. Well, anyway, okay. So yeah, so this is how you're going to get in and out of it. Nice and secure closure. Open it. Let me just, if I can get this freaking thing undone, I mean. Okay, see, open it up. It's got the cross-grain leather interior. Here is your heat stamp. This is one of the vintage heat stamps. And I'm pretty sure this one is a pre-date code. I have seen date codes on these. This particular one does not have one. I've already searched it. I believe that the date code is actually on this side over here, on this side, but I don't see one. Again, I'm thinking that this one is the pre-date code version. Anyway, okay, but the inside is all the cross-grain leather, and it does have a pocket. Now, one thing that's really common on these bags is the pocket is often sticky, flaky, peeling, ratchet. This one has already gone through the process, Okay, I know it may look ratchet, but you could actually use it. I can tell that someone has already like put some powder in it and, you know, worked some of that out. Someone did post in one of the community pages that I'm in that they got some powder and like a tile little scrubber. I think, and that one would work, but I'm also thinking of the one that has like the metal teeth that you would use for painting, but maybe not the coarse one. And you could just put the powder in there and just start scrubbing it. And I mean, they posted a before and after and it was amazing. But anyway, this one could be used. But sometimes you know, it just depends. The condition varies. And, you know, sometimes the zipper is just completely stuck and you can't even get it open, in which case you would just have to pretend you didn't have an interior pocket. Sometimes it is sticky or whatever, and you would just do the same thing, the powder and the scrub, and, you know, I think people have had a lot of good results with that. But anyway, so this bag, you know, it's not very big, so obviously you're just going to be able to use this for just kind of a, unless this size of bag is your jam, okay? It's really only going to be good for like, you know, just days out, nights out, mom's night out, date night, whatever, vacay, just times when you don't need to carry your full, you know, your First National. My grandmother-in-law used to call her bag, her purse, her First National. And so when you don't need to carry that whole thing, everything in your bag, this is a good option. But I did want to show you, just because it is only 8 inches wide, kind of what fits in it. Now, I'm going to start with the phone because that's the most important thing that people are carrying. Now, I have an iPhone XR, and the case that I use is just a spec candy shell. So it's not like one of those bonky OtterBoxes or LifeProof. And I know OtterBoxes come in different kinds, but mine, I personally do not like the super bonky ones. I like the ones with the slick back. Ideally, I wouldn't have a pop socket, but because Mama has little hands, I can't, you know, stretch my thumb all the way across whenever I'm like texting with one hand, and so it's annoying. So I've resorted to finally just using the pop socket. That's just me. Okay, but let's just see. So it will fit an iPhone XR. Okay, so to know if your phone will fit, you would just need to research what the specific dimensions are of an iPhone XR. I'm assuming that the measurements you're going to find are going to be those without a case, so you're not going to add that much more to it. So with the case, it would fit. Okay, so there you go. All right, if you had, now I actually don't have a multi-clay with me, but I do have a little pochette clay, so I just wanted to see, okay, if you have a little pochette clay, okay, so let me just put this little tag in here. Okay, so y'all seen the little pochette clays? They're just these little things. They've got the chain in here for you to be able to put your key on, your key fob, whatever. So it would fit your phone, you know, this little guy here. Ooh, that would fit in there. Everybody is carrying, which I was already doing before COVID, hand sanitizer, but if you have one of these, it would fit, of course, a hand sanitizer. And you could also like put this up like this in the bag, like, you know, like that. So that way up and down. And then that way you could put your hand sanitizer. And probably another important thing, at least that I carry, would also be my Burt's Bees, okay, or your lipstick or whatever. And you could put that in there. Now again, with this particular bag, you would be able to use the interior pocket, so you could obviously put your hand sanitizer and your lip gloss or lip balm or whatever in that pocket. And this is kind of what you're looking at here. So, you know, when you first see it, you're kind of going, oh dang, that thing is small. But really, it's just the shape, I think, that kind of makes it seem like it's super small. It does work, and the phone isn't touching the sides of the bag, right? Like, it's just, you know, it does fit in there without a problem. See, I'm not having to struggle to get it in here. I can just put it right in there, and it's good to go. All right, so let me just model it for you. Again, this is going to be a shoulder bag / crossbody. Let me just make sure that little doohickey thing stays. Actually, no, I'm not even going to mess with it. Okay, so I'm going to have to adjust this. Oh, snap. And I'm going to have to do all kinds of adjusting on this. Hold on a second. I am so sorry. I usually don't try to mess with this like while I'm in the middle of a video, but I'm going to have to, okay, because you can't see otherwise. Okay, let's put this up here because then this makes my phone like lopsided. Sorry, I know, it's really annoying. Sorry. Okay. Okay, and you don't need to see my face. I'm just trying to show you. Okay, so as a shoulder bag, it's like this. I'm 5'6", and I know it looks like I don't have a waist, but this is just a, you know, kind of a baggy shirt. Not that that matters, but I'm just saying I'm 5'6", and this is kind of on the longest setting. It goes all the way down. So here's my waist, here are my hip bones, And then this is probably like right in line, like with my pubic bone, is the top of the bag. Okay, and that's as a shoulder carry. Now, if you do it as a crossbody, this is kind of how it sits. It really sits nicely, honestly. But if you are a taller gal and you don't want it to sit, like I don't think it sits high. For me, now, it's on my hip bone. So before, when I have it as a shoulder bag, it's like my pubic bone. But then as a crossbody, it's more of my hip bone right here. And I like this drop. This is a good drop for me. And then obviously you can get in, you know, into it really easy. No problem here. But let me just do that cartouchier on the other side so you can just kind of get an idea. Again, this is going to be a little smaller size crossbody too, and I don't even think, you know what, actually I think I have a review on this, I'm not really sure, but anyway, it's a nice vintage bag, and just for size comparison, I was just going to put one on either side. Now this one is actually on the shortest setting. I'll put it on the longest setting too. No, I won't. Mainly I just wanted to show you for size purposes, not really so much for the drop, okay? So this is kind of how the Cartouchier 22 looks, and then this one is the Chantilly. The Chantilly to me is just, I don't know, it's small and it's just super stylish, and just, I guess because of the shape of it and everything, it's just got that, I don't know, kind of has like that wow, you know, it's like a fancy accessory. Nothing wrong with the Cartouchier, but it's, you know, it's a box. It's the size of a square. I mean, not the size of a square, but it's the square shape, okay? And so it's just kind of got a little bit more plain look to it, in my opinion. Although, again, someone else in the community group that I'm in, she dyed the leather on all of hers black, and that looks like, makes it pop because, you know, you got a lot of leather on it. So anyway, this is kind of how they look. Again, if the purpose of your crossbody search is simply to carry your phone and your keys and a pochette clay or even a multi-clay, this bag's got you covered. Again, it is 2 inches and it does stretch out, so it's not like, you know, you're trying to like shove your hand in there and you can't get in it. You can. You can pull this apart and you can totally get into everything. You can see everything and it's no big deal. And, oh, I was going to say, so probably not, okay, let me just grab a compact wallet. So this is a smaller size compact wallet right here, a vintage compact wallet. I was just going to see if it would fit in here too, and it will. Hang on, I'm going to have to put it in the back actually. And I don't have those 2 items in the, what do you call it, hand sanitizer and the balm. I don't have that in the side pocket, but if I did, I'd have more room. But see, I can put this right in the front, and it doesn't add any bonkiness or awkwardness. It doesn't keep the bag from closing. Like, it's fine. So you could definitely do a small square-shaped compact wallet like this. The Kiss Lock wallet, it's also a compact wallet. That might be a little too big, so just because it does, you know, it's a little bit wider and it's a little bit thicker. So that one's probably not going to work, but this one would work. Obviously, just a small little coin pouch or a card case or something like that would fit in here just fine. So anyway, again, Chantilly PM. And before you go, I want you to subscribe. That way you get a little notification anytime. Well, I think you have to turn that on. But anyway, that way you get notified if I post a video. Also, if you look in the description of this video, you will see all the links. I do live shows. I do 3 live shows a week right now. And I would love for you to be a part of that. Also, join my VIP texting group. That way you get notified with a text when I'm going live. And so, yeah, I mean, don't miss out. You're getting super, super good deals on 110% authentic luxury bags. Okay, bye.